What's up, Bucking Lifers? So I'm heading out to do a small group run today. I haven't been on a group run in a long time, so I'm pretty excited. It's been a while since I've been on a run of any type with anyone. You guys know I usually run solo. My buddy Graham asked me the other day to come along, and at first I told him I wasn't able to because it's my brother's birthday today, but I decided to go at the last minute because my brother is still sleeping and I don't know how long he's going to be sleeping for. So I'll go out with my brother later. I'll take him out to dinner or something like that. So we're going to do an easy run today. It's a run that basically anybody can do. You don't need high clearance for it or anything like that. Well, maybe some spots you do, but it's a typical easy run. We're going to start out near Lake Pleasant and head up into Mare. So it should be fun. I can't wait to see who joins the run today. My guess is we're probably going to have about 10 other Broncos. I don't know if any Jeeps are going to be tagging along or not, but we'll see. So my filming style is obviously going to be a little bit different today. Seeing as so we're going to be with a group, so I can't stop as much as I usually do. It's still going to be good nonetheless. So we're coming up on the meet point right now. Everyone's supposed to meet at 9:30, but if you know me, I'm always early. It's about 5 after 9 right now. I'm hoping at least Graham will be here. He's the one that's hosting this run. So he may or may not be here. I might be the first one here. Let's take a peek and see who's here. I don't see any other Broncos as of yet. I might be the first one here for this group, which doesn't surprise me because I'm always early. You know, I always say, if you're not early, you're late, right? No, I guess I'm the first one here. No, I'm not. There's Graham. What's up, man?
Right on, buddy. How are ya?
Surprise!
Welcome.
Take some video of everyone coming by. I'm heading out now.
Yeah, it looked like you were in the tail over here.
Trying to get people like you in line.
Said stopped and took pictures of us before they pulled out of the gas station.
So we're trying to make our way past Lake Pleasant Regional Park to get to the backside of Lake Pleasant to Castle Hot Springs Road. Well, we're on Castle Hot Springs Road, but we're trying to get to where the dirt starts. And this is what we run into. Is a line
Got the full view. Holy hell.
of people trying to go to the lake. So once we get past this lane for the lake, we'll be good, because this whole line, they're all going to the main part of the lake. But you can see that line is pretty long. Okay, so we made it past the long line for the lake, and we're approaching our air down location. All we need to do now is squeeze everybody into this space, get air down, and we can get underway. It was a beautiful day, and it seemed like everybody was excited for the adventure. Well, all right, everyone's ready? Let's do some off-roading! someone with a little engine problem. We're trying to figure it out right now. We used the code reader and it said fuel pump, so we disconnected the battery and we're gonna see if that clears up any of the codes. Well, with any luck, this will clear any of the codes, reset everything.
Well, and if not, I can clear the codes, but again, don't know if that's going to be enough.
Yeah, if there's a problem with the fuel pump, there's a problem with the fuel pump, right? Or the relay, or the fuse.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
Could be any number of things.
Nope. Pump that pedal.
She ain't getting no fuel, man.
It's just running off of love right now.
Anybody got AAA?
Well, this is something you never want to see. He's not getting fuel.
Is there a fuel pump fuse or something like that? And we're manual online there.
Sure there is.
We can look at the simple stuff and see if it's a blown fuse or something. I've got like 250 fuses in my bag. That's an easy fix.
We're gonna try to get this fixed and we'll get back to you. Oh man, well his Bronco's just not getting any fuel. We tried swapping out fuses for the fuel pump relay and things of that nature, but it's just still doing the same thing. So we had a couple guys volunteer to stay behind with him and help get him out of here. But boy, that's never something you want to have happen out on the trail, especially if you're alone.
Driver Orange Sassy is taking over his tail.
But this is why it's also dangerous to go out by yourself, because if you're out here alone, what are you gonna do? And yes, that's like one of my biggest fears, because I'm mostly out by myself. So
Person with velocity blue in the back, go ahead and head up, because Sassy is going to take over his tail.
I'm always taking that chance of a breakdown. I'd be doing a heck of a lot of walking out if it were to happen. And quite a high recovery bill with off-road recovery companies, but it would be a must-do. I'm just glad that there are some people that we're able to stay behind with them. They have food, water, and other resources, recovery gear, which is definitely a must. Let's just wish him the best and I hope he gets out quickly. So as Steve, William, and Jay stayed behind with Ryan, the rest of the group pressed on to finish the trail. We received reports a few hours later that they all made it out safely and Ryan's Bronco was able to get on a tow truck. Now we started this run with 17 Broncos and 1 Jeep. So after Ryan's breakdown and the 3 others staying behind, we were down to 14 total. You can see just how dusty it was if we were moving at any type of quick pace at all. So it was very difficult to get good footage this way. Working our way up Castle Creek Road, we were moving at a much slower pace than before. Thankfully, this kept the dust to a minimum, which also made it easier to enjoy the view. This little section of wash we are traversing right now is Castle Creek. Along this section, you will go in and out of the creek a few times. Once you hit the intersect of Castle Creek and Walker Gulch, it's uphill from there.
From a wonderful life.
You're going to come to a spot where you can choose to turn right or continue left. Once you continue left.
Well, we're definitely getting some nice views out here.
Rock Hill.
You guys probably know I've run this route before, It's just as beautiful every time. And just in case you didn't know what mountain range we were passing through for most of the day, they are the beautiful Bradshaw Mountain Range. The Bradshaws lie between the Agua Fria River on the east and the Hassayampa River on the west. The Bradshaw Mountain Range is 40 miles long and almost 25 miles wide. Cattle getting some shade. What's up, guys? At least we didn't have to move them out of the way. All right, well, we're all gonna pull over up here and we're gonna grab a lunch break real quick. Probably for about 25-30 minutes, and then we'll continue on.
They have soft shackles.
Yeah, soft shackles with straps. As long as the other three make it out okay.
Besides eating your dust all day, Graham, I'm having a great time.
That's good.
That's why I lead these trails.
I know, that's why every time I'm the one that makes the trail run, I have to call Rob and say, "Come on, man." No way, I'm late. So, I think that we're still on the trail called Walker Gulch. There's 3 trails. We started Castle Hot Springs, a short little stint in Buckhorn Wash. I think this is still called Walker Gulch. Then we'll get up, and then we'll get up to a point where we could either turn left and go on Senator Highway towards Mayor, which is what we're going to do, or we could go right.
What'd you do? Why are you happy?
We go right and go into Crown King. Every single thing.
That's Jake the trail dog.
No, all he did, all he does with the tire one is barks at it.
Sit it in the middle of the living room and he'll bark at it just like he was just barking at AJ.
Bark at it. With the balls and everything else.
The balls, he destroyed them.
Oh yeah.
Tore them apart. We realized that, we got to start buying big dog toys now.
Yeah. Well, that's what the tire thing is supposed to be. It's more of the indestructible, type
Yeah,
thing.
it's definitely indestructible.
And that's why he just barks at
If you
it.
can't get him to play with it, yeah.
Like, I'm not even gonna try.
I think what happened was he stepped on it in the beginning, and it flipped up and hit him in the head, and then he got mad at it.
So he associates it with.
Gonna give a quick walk around and look at all the Broncos and the lone Jeep.
Document that there's only two doors.
I love the 2 doors, which is what I initially wanted, but I realized there wasn't enough space for all my gear. Graham cracker.
Like, oh, I need to buy me some of that.
All right, we had our lunch. We are getting all packed up and on our way again. It is a little warm outside. It's not too bad. We're gonna get that AC fired up and get cooled off again, and we're headed out. Now we are still on Walker Gulch, but pretty soon we're gonna be coming up on Senator Highway, which is a little bit higher elevation, so we will be getting into some pine trees and a little bit different, scenery coming up. And then we're gonna work our way out over to Mayor, which ends right along I-17, and that will be the end of the trail. And so far we have gone 23.5 miles and taken us 3 hours and 12 minutes. So not too bad. We've actually made pretty good time considering the size of the group that we have. Soon on the area where in some of my previous videos you saw that my drone got attacked by a hawk. We're going to be passing by that area very soon. First we're going to come to the area where I had to walk in, and then of course next we're going to come to the area where I was stopped and flying my drone, which is another couple miles away from where we walked in. So yeah, a little deja vu here.
There's a big rock in the road, but if you stay to the left, you'll miss it.
And if you don't, you won't.
Andy, did I lose you? It's more fun driving over the rocks. Always is. There's gotta be that one guy.
I hope everyone's driving over the rocks.
Not Graham.
How you doing back there, Kelly?
We're good.
It's just going to be a little chunky through here.
You guys love that word chunky.
Chunky monkey. It's a little undulating. Now we're on Senator Highway.
I'm holding up. Is that it? Okay, they're past.
Well, you can see now that we're on Senator Highway. We just passed the turnoff, well, the second turnoff for Crown King, but you can see the Ponderosa Pines and how the scenery has definitely changed quite a bit.
Hey, Jay, you need a mount for that thing.
Well, this is my handheld. I have a mount on the dash as well. Sometimes it's better. Just the camera on the dash, you only get one view. Well, we're coming up on the spot where I had to walk in to retrieve my drone. It's definitely a nice spot through here. Very shaded, lots of trees, and
That's your dash cam?
all forest.
As you get up here, there is a big washout on the right-hand side. So hug the driver's side.
Hug the driver. It's a little slippy when you're through there, but just keep your momentum, you'll be fine. Copy that.
Seymour's coming down the rock face now.
I'm trying to get the best footage possible for you guys, but it's really difficult because it's so dusty. I mean, like, I'm just in a cloud of dust most of the time, so, but I'm trying really hard. just love this part of the trail. Being able to look back and see the line of vehicles in your group coming up behind you, while simultaneously moving your head back around, looking out in the distance, and seeing those amazing views. Just awesome. Forgot just how much of a beautiful sight it is, seeing just a line of Broncos fall along with one another. We'll go on enough group runs. I should really do more, but like I said before, like, you know, I have a certain style of filming when I go out by myself, so I stop a lot and I hold people up, and I always feel bad to ask people to stop and wait for me. So but this is just as good, filming on the fly. We'll see how this video comes together. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Wow, that is an amazing view off Artura left.
If you find a white spot, pull off and let them through.
They're letting us through. We can get by just fine.
I know a lot of Jeepers still don't like seeing all these Broncos out in the trails. Some of them are happy to see us though. I need to set up a run where I lead. This dust is just atrocious.
No wonder you go by yourself all the time.
I mean, that's one of the reasons.
Those guys paid that dude to pretend he was broke down so they didn't have to eat dust anymore. Graham's new nickname is Dusty.
Chunky Dusty. Beautiful views off to the right. Looking mighty tasty, guys. So we're pretty much coming to the end of Senator Highway. I haven't been able to get a bunch of footage because it's just super dusty the whole way, and I do apologize for that. We're coming into Mare soon, but it's been a great day out here with the group. Like I said earlier, I need to come out with groups more often because I usually just run solo. But it's been a super fun day for me. It was a last minute decision, and I'm glad it came. This is probably the dustiest run I have ever been on. I cannot see anything. Oh boy, if you could just see what my Bronco looks like right now. Kind of crazy. Yep. We got Graham Cracker in the lead, terracing around all these corners. Thanks, Graham.
You got water coming.
Water! Whee! Almost at the end of the run. Excellent day today. Besides the breakdown that Ryan had, you know, it's been a great day. We got word that he made it out, and so hopefully he gets his Bronco fixed soon. Wish you well, Ryan. Hope to see you out again on these trails again soon. Well, we've reached the end. We're all airing up now. It's a great day. Jenny, I didn't even get to talk to you in person at all today.
I know.
Only on the radio. How you been?
I'm good.
Excellent. It was a fun day.
Yeah, it was a great day.
Minus what happened to Ryan. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm just glad he made it out all right.
Yeah. I was just talking to Grandma. I said, I wonder if they towed him out. I mean, I know they left him at the gas station, but I'm figuring he probably called for a tow at that point.
Yeah. They probably just tow strapped him out and went slow. Yeah. It happened, unfortunately. Look at all these beautiful dusty Broncos. So this is evidence. I just told Jenny that if I ever hit the lottery, I will buy everybody here, portals for their Bronco. You heard it right here.
There we go.
Oh, you have the same compressor I do. Well, since we're all getting aired up, I think I'm going to call it on this one. And it was a great day, great group of people, and we all had a blast. So once again, thank you for joining us this time on Buckin' Life, where we live our lives one bucking adventure at a time. Till next time, guys.